Well, as we near the business end of the ongoing T20 League, I must say the business end of Run Out With Ridhima Season 1 has someone so special that I don't know why am I calling it Run Out With Ridhima. It should be Bowled Out Ridhima. The lady who's joined me is the highest wicket taker in women's ODI history and one of the fastest bowlers to ever play the game. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jhulan Goswami, and who also doubles up as a mentor now to the young crop that is coming in up the ranks in India. Jhulan, what a pleasure it is, and thank you so much for joining in. And I just have to ask you this: जब आपने करियर की शुरुआत की थी, तो आपको लगा था you become the Jhulan Goswami?
Ridhima, first of all, thank you so much inviting me in your show. It's been very nice, and honestly speaking, I saw your lot of interviews, lot of stories. It was fantastic. You are doing great job. Keep up the good work. And secondly, coming back to your question, and not at all. Coming from a village girl from Chagda to coming back to Calcutta, daily 5 hours, both sides, in a day of traveling in 5 hours. I never thought about that. My dream was just to play for one match for my country, just represent one match for my country, and उस column में 1 over so and so runs, पर एक विकेट होना जरूरी था. Otherwise I'll be feel guiltiness हो जाता था, यार एक मैच के लिए उसमें विकेट भी नहीं मिला. That was my dream, and I was just chasing that dream. That's all. I never thought about that. You can't plan, you cannot thought about it. You just do well each and every day, because every day is a new challenge, new day. As a performer, every day you have to perform. आपको देना ही पड़ेगा.
तो जुलन, जब आपको वो इंडिया की जर्सी मिली, तो आपका क्या रिएक्शन था और आपके फैमिली मेंबर्स का क्या रिएक्शन था?
First of all, obviously, it was बहुत ही अच्छा moment था, because that was things you want to achieve, because that is how you start playing cricket. 1997, I saw first Women's World Cup final between Australia and New Zealand at Eden Garden as a ball girl.
Right.
Since that time, my dream was started that one day I want to represent for my country. And जब वो मिला, तो obviously my family, my friends, my coaches, all are very happy. But I also was very excited. But after certain time, I realized that this is a different ball game. It's not no more US is a domestic cricket game. You have to deal with lot of expectation, lot of pressure. And from the first day, and honestly speaking, Ridhima, first day on the field, captain said, "Jhulan, which end you're going to start bowling?" I said, "This is me." Well, yeah, you're going to start the innings. I said, "Okay." Then I realized, oh my God, this is something different. Yeah, but it was absolutely honor. It's nothing bigger than this.
So now that we know that we all know that you're very aggressive on the field, let's find out how well do you play this particular game. So shall we?
Yes.
Okay, so here you go. The very first question of Run Out With Ridhima with Jhulan Goswami comes here. The very first question is, which is the only team, and this is women's T20 cricket and women's World Cup, which is the only team to win the women's T20 World Cup trophy on home soil? Which is the
Australia won the just now they won the home soil T20 World Cup, because that was, I think, fantastic World Cup, one of the best World Cup we saw for women's game.
Yeah.
Final 90,000 crowd on the MCG. That was amazing achievement for women's cricket.
Fantastic, Jhulan. इसी के साथ you won goodies worth 1 lakh. So congratulations. And here comes the second question. Where was the first ICC Women's T20 World Cup held?
2002 T20.
Yeah, T20 World Cup. First Women's T20 World Cup.
England, 2009.
Yes, it was England.
It was not standalone T20 World Cup. That was having with the men's and women's same time.
Yep, that is the right answer. Now, Jhulan, tell me, this Women's T20 Challenge, how does this impact the women's cricket in the country?
Well, if you see, one of the best T20 tournament, because you're playing all these quality overseas cricketer with along your best international cricketers, Indian cricketers and young girls like last year Shefali was a young girl. She had performed so well in a domestic circuit and she just picked up from the 19 format, and where she performed after that was because of this platform. Because of this platform, Richa Ghosh, all those young girls, and it was amazing platform for them. And I think we need this kind of tournament in our country, and it should be in a full-fledged.
No, I will absolutely agree with you. Absolutely, this Women's T20 Challenge is definitely going to give a lot of boost to women's cricket, and here's fingers crossed for women's IPL for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, always.
Next one is, when England won the trophy in 2009, who was named the player of the match in the final?
Catherine Brunt.
मेरे sponsors भी ₹1,00,000 गए.
Because I was there, and Catherine, one of my favorite bowler, good friend of mine, and she was amazing that day. She was amazing. She just bowled superbly.
Okay, moving on to question number 4. Question number 4, only 3 more questions remaining. Question number 4 coming your way is this. Who is the leading wicket taker in tournament's history with 36 victims? In the tournament's history in Women's World Cup, who is the leading wicket taker with 36 victims?
Any option? I have 2 options. Any format, one day or T20?
T20.
Very difficult question, this one is. I was expecting something like that. Probably. Give me that clue now. That those
Australian
guesses.
cricketer.
Oh, all right. Ellis Hilly? Sorry. Ellis Perry?
Ellis Perry is the right answer. Ellis Perry is the right answer.
I was just confusing between that West Indies Anisha Mohammed, and because she's also have got a lot of wickets in T20 format. So
yep. So Jhulan, tell me what Ellis Perry means for the world of sports, and especially women's sport.
She can play football, she can play some other sports, and what athlete she is. Cricket, already she have done everything, one day format, T20, including test cricket. She have double 100 and test cricket also. What athlete she is, and her contribution is for Australian cricket is immense. उसके तरह कोई है ही नहीं, because she is the most I think consistent, talented performer for Australia.
And here comes question number 5. So Jhulan, question number 5 here is, which player has the record for the fastest 50 across formats? Which player has the record for the fastest 50 across formats? Okay, here's a hint. This record was actually created in this T20 World Cup held in Australia.
Oh.
But it was the fastest 50 across formats.
Then I miss out then. चलो minus हो गया.
बताओ आंसर या आप एक और बार ट्राई करोगे?
No, I'm not able to guess.
Okay, so the correct answer is Alyssa Healy.
Final, I guess.
Yep, final against India. She made 50 out of 30. You've lost 1-0. You were playing so well. But having said that, अभी भी 10,000 rupees के लिए आप खेल सकते हो. आखिरी सवाल है.
Okay.
And आखिरी सवाल ये है, who was the player of the match of the finals of the Women's T20 World Cup held in Melbourne?
Alyssa Healy.
Yep, it was Alyssa Healy. Fantastic.
Yeah. Where she batted that day and she took the cup away from her. So obviously.
Yes, it was Alyssa Healy. And you take back home goodies worth 10,000. So congratulations.
Finally.
one last question that I have for you. The one change you have seen in the perception of people towards women's cricket in the last decade.
I think जब हम लोगों ने start किया था तब इतना social media नहीं था. Social media नहीं होते थे या some channels पे कभी-कभार matches दिखाए जाते थे. Nowadays the visibility is more. The social media is playing a big role nowadays. Apart from, I'm not talking about the technical part. I'm talking about the other part. Obviously, a lot of power hitting also developed. In technical part, a lot of power hitting developed. A lot of rules also change. Earlier, the rules are different. Now, rules are different. All the teams' fitness level have improved. They can clear the boundary any point of the time.
Jhulan, thank you so much. And I have to tell you that all of us love our girls who are going and sort of representing our country. We love all of you, and I just hope that I keep association with I call it my women's cricket, and hope we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.